All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's looking deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. Try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Bill Rowe looking to throw. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara in just a moment. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
He has it at the 22. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Seahawks 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Look out.
Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Regular, Monday. Half.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Go left side. Cut by Davis. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, tight. Look, right it. Gun. Stop. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alert! He's crashed. What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Bills making a 1-score game before halftime. Josh Allen the touchdown. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Well, decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18.
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Off 52. 319. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Seahawks take over
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Working now from the gun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happened?
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half.
Ready up.
Here's the final play of our first half.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Strong with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off, headed right. It's caught. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. To the air, Milrow. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. And off to Walker from the gun. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Look at 19. Go.
Well-designed run. There's no run. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready, ready.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Get it! Let go!
Quick pass, right side, complete.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go! Alert! Alert! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks push their lead further to... Start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Bills have the ball, but they need to erase that deficit to win their first title. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Down 80! What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
The score, Seahawks.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Seahawks take over
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Handoff running left. Walker. Giving 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
He's across midfield.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey, coconut. Big people.
The left side cut by Shaheed. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now an inside give to Walker. He takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Get up. Knock press all 80. Buffalo 18.
Milrow from the gun. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing here. Milrow. Quick slant. Caught by Shaheed. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Dixon Everett. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Toss play. This is Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 12 in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Now it's Milrow in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the
Pass play coming here. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
34. Bills 22. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Mark so far, he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On first down, Allen. Toss out quickly to Coleman. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Forced out to his right. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Allen. Escapes the pocket. He'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun. It's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Allen.